So Ryanair is betting big on a travel recovery, that it continues to pick up pace and looks like it will continue to do so over the next few months. Bloomberg has learned that Europe's largest discount airline has placed an order with Boeing for about 150 737 MAX 10s. Joining us now to talk about the deal, our aviation team leader, Benedikt Kammel. Benny, who is the beneficiary of this deal? Is it Ryanair or is it Boeing? Both in some ways need the deal. I'm wondering which one comes out on top.
Well, Ryanair obviously will tell you that the passenger is the beneficiary because they can now sort of offer cheaper seats, and this will feed into cheaper tickets. But from a corporate point of view, Boeing needed this deal pretty badly. The 737 MAX 10 is their biggest narrow-body plane, and it competes directly with the Airbus 321, and that's a very popular plane that's really picked up orders. And this is really the one order, the one big marquee order that Boeing needed to put some lift under the wings of this aircraft. So it was really important for Boeing to get this deal, and it's 150 aircraft as a firm component, and then another 150 as an option. Ryanair usually fulfills its option, so you can pretty much say it's 300 orders right there.
Benny, this might be a really obvious question, but why Boeing versus Airbus?
Because Ryanair has never bought a single Airbus plane.
That makes good sense.
They have some airlines do mix their fleets, and there's views on both of these. I mean, airlines like to have a simple layout. You know, it has to do with what we call fleet commonality. Makes it easier to train your crews, makes it easier to get spare parts and so on. So some airlines have maybe 2 or 3 different plane types, but Ryanair only flies Boeing. EasyJet, for instance, only flies Airbus and so on. So
the fact that they picked Boeing isn't the surprise. The fact of how many they ordered did. What do we know then about where Michael O'Leary is looking at in terms of the cycle then by making this call right now?
I mean, he certainly has said for a while that he wants to grow more. He's looking at transporting 300 million passengers. They're going to have 800 planes at some point, and that, to put it in perspective, is almost twice as big as EasyJet, the number 2 in the market right now. Wizz from Budapest wants to grow to about 500. So put all that together, you're talking 1,800 planes just among low costers. On top of that, you have Lufthansa, you have British Airways, you have Air France. That there is a question whether that kind of growth, that kind of market will at some point smother demand. You know, are they pushing too much capacity into the market? And that's something we'll watch quite closely, because that will feed through to the fares.